Hello, welcome to this video about the anomalies that I've heard in ABBA's song The Visitors. I'm dealing with the edited version that is on the Tretow 93 edition of More ABBA Gold. The later 1999 edition contains the full version. The edited version runs for about 4.5 minutes. The full version runs for 5.5 minutes. Now, this begs the question really, if Astley decided not to edit The Visitors, why did he choose to edit Eagle and make such a pig's ear of it really? So I'll leave that in your capables to work it out yourselves. Now, stereo on More ABBA Gold is the same as the Polydor version of The Visitors, which is obviously the full version, and it's also the same as Astley's version on the later More ABBA Gold CD. Today I'm going to try a different format with these, because all of the anomalies are really just edits. Some are heard in phase, some are heard out of phase, some are heard both. So I'm going to do two sections, one on the out of phase edits and one on the in phase ones, as it were. Okay, so enough jabbering and let's go. Right, there are loads of out of phase anomalies, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm looking at my notes here. But I'll try and obviously talk without reading too much. Okay, so first of all, out of phase at 11 seconds, there's an edit, and I think it's where about half a minute or so of the introduction has been cut out. And I've put here a cunning disguise because it's really very well done, even out of phase. I'm not exactly sure that the edit doesn't come there or doesn't come at 10 seconds. But you'll see why when I do the in-phase anomalies for that one. 26 seconds, the words, the silence, that dulls, and you can also hear that slightly in headphones. At 41 seconds, there's a strange noise during among the things I love so dearly. At 59 seconds, there's a little glitch as we're editing into verse 2, okay, and there's also an extra drum machine that joins in here. It's very clear out of phase because, as I've said lots of times, you're only hearing left and right channels, or extreme left and right channels. You're not hearing the centre stage, and so anything that is panned over left and right you'll hear, it's a very 80s-ish sounding drum machine. I think it's just hitting cymbals. In phase at that point, while we're talking about the drums, you do hear a sort of bass drum coming in. Now, at 1 minute 23 seconds, there's an edit in the synth line. Now, at 1:30, there's a click or a knock during the word meetings. 1 minute 40 seconds, there's an edit during the word voices, and I've put a question mark there. It's actually the word voices is cut, I think, and there's an extra s on the end, but that might just be my imagination. I might just have to guess that one. At 1:47, the drum machine cymbals have metamorphosized, I think that's the right word, into real cymbals now. It's been done very well for an edit into the chorus, which is a second or so later. Normally, again, you wouldn't be hearing cymbals so prominently on the left, but we've got them, okay? Now, the chorus on this single version, or edited version, is quite compressed, and I can hear that even when listening on headphones. At 2 minutes 4 seconds, there is a sharp increase in volume due to compression, and it goes back down again very quickly at out of phase. Okay, and at 2 minutes 18 seconds, there's a very clear edit in the instrumental passage. It goes quite trebly at that point. Okay, At 2 minutes 48 seconds, there's quite an abrupt synth entry. Okay, while we're into the third verse now, the cymbals now sound like real ones that have been layered over the top of the drum machine cymbals. Okay, and at 4 minutes 13 seconds, there's quite a rushed drum fill-in which conceals the edits to the chorus fade out. Okay, so those are the out of phase anomalies in the Visitors. Right, before I talk about the in-phase anomalies, I just want to just give a big thumbs up, really, because I think that the big thing that ABBA are underappreciated for, really, is their use of synthesizers. Now, obviously back in '75, and they were using synthesizers to good effect on Mamma Mia and SOS and tracks like that. But by now, it is so well refined and it's just absolutely beautiful layers of sound that are coming out of here. So while you're following these anomalies, do stop and appreciate those synthesizers because they are brilliant. Okay, so at 10 seconds then, if you're listening in the left-hand channel on headphones, you will hear an edit in the synth. Now that could possibly corresponds to the edit that I heard out of phase that I thought was around about 11 seconds. They could be the same edit. There's definitely a little glitch in the synth if you're listening in the left channel. Okay, and it doesn't matter. No, it does matter because there's only one edit of this that I know of, and it's on the 93 More ABBA Gold. So it will matter what version you're listening to. Right, at 21 seconds, it sounds like a stray cymbal. Frida's just sung her first line. Suddenly the panic takes me, and during that bit you can hear like a cymbally sort of sound, but it's not on the beat or anything, so I'm saying it's a stray cymbal. At 37 seconds there's a small glitch in the word frozen. At 53 seconds, this is not an anomaly, it's another detail. Listen on the right hand channel, an extra yer, which actually sounds like Agnetta, has joined in with the word furniture, and it's been cunningly disguised again to sound like a synthesizer, and lovely, really good. 1 minute 23 seconds, there's an audible edit, and that is the same synth line that I was talking about in the out of phase bit. It sort of goes slightly muffled at that point, and at 1:27 seconds, which is the repeat of that synth line, there's what sounds like that stray cymbal sound again. At 1:44, there is an edit in the word smiling. We are joining the chorus now, and I think that she's obviously sung the word smiling twice, and they've spliced it so that that held syllable actually has a cut in the middle of it. Now, 1:48, this is the beginning of the chorus. What I was talking about really with the out of phase thing, there's a lot of compression audible on Tretow's 93 master. Right, at 2 minutes and 3 seconds, there is a glitch during the drums. This is in the middle of the first chorus. They must know by now I'm going crazy. Just before that, there's a slight, you just feel, if you're listening on headphones, that your ears have gone dead for a second. At 3 minutes, this has always bugged me. Poor Frida. I love Frida, I do love Frida. She is my favourite ABBA member. I've said this before, but poor love, she just had so much trouble with her pronunciation sometimes, and this word humiliation has really got the better of her. So sorry Frida, but that's an anomaly, I'm afraid. Okay, and those are all the in-phase anomalies that I know of for the Visitors.